Hi my fellow weirdos, it's Ariel, and today's vlog is going to be brought to you by my ADHD. Because I literally lost my phone in a Salvation Army yesterday, and I know what you're thinking, why was it in a Salvation Army? Well, I have not been to one since I got here, and by here I mean Arizona. So yesterday I decided that I should go to one, and somehow between me getting out of the car and going into the store, the phone disappeared. I retraced my steps, I looked all around, couldn't see it, wasn't turned in. I called him back today, wasn't there. When I called the phone from Adam's phone, it rings, but it just goes to voicemail, and I have no idea where it is, so I've already reordered my ID, canceled my credit card, because I had one of those like cases with the cards and also the phone. So it's more convenient, so that was really annoying. I also had a $20 bill in there, so yeah, basically I'm probably gonna have to get a new phone. But also because I'm bored, because I don't have my phone, so I can't get on the internet and check social media and all that stuff. And I feel like this also happened because I'm on a kind of a break for school, so there's like A semester and then like B semester, like the semester is split into halves, and there's like a week and a half or 2 weeks between A and B. So like I don't have school at the moment, so I was like, oh, I want to come off the meds.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all.
After weeks and weeks of being on them, I just get like really fed up because I can't really like enjoy my interests or enjoy music, or I don't know, it's just a lot of things. Like I just feel very emotionally blocked, which I know is like normal or whatever because I'm like
too intense.
But I just feel better off of it. But because I'm so used to being on it now, I wasn't being as hyper vigilant as maybe I should have been about not losing my things like my keys. Last year I lost my keys, and this year apparently it's my phone.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
So that's ADHD tax for you, and that's the reason I'm doing the vlog, is because I'm bored. So you guys can't really see the full fit. Also, yeah, don't make fun of my lipstick. It looks fine far away, but I fucked up the corner, and I don't know, like lipstick is really hard, guys. And I've had these liquid lipsticks for like, I don't know, several years, and they're still going. And I really like this color. I feel like it looks really good on me. It kind of matched like the pants, which I picked up the other day. They're very like boho-y, and I wish you guys could see. It's hard to, I don't know. Can I just like aim down? No, it's not really good. I don't know. I need like a full view. I don't know how I can get a full view. Maybe if I go outside, but there's like some dudes working on the roof right now, and whatever. They'll probably be judging me, but my new philosophy is just like, we're all gonna die one day, so like just do whatever and like nothing matters. Like I think ironically, if like nothing matters, then like you're free to do anything, you know what I mean? I also feel like this look, like, I don't know, I feel like I look really good in these lipsticks, but it's so irritating to like put them on and like do it nicely and like make sure you're drinking out of a straw so it doesn't get messed up, and like make sure it's not on your teeth, and like I don't know, like I feel like this is peak like Samantha Maria, like 2014. Like I don't know if you guys know who that is. She's like a really popular beauty blogger, and she's like one of the first YouTubers I ever watched, and like her style in 2014, I feel like I've always envied that. Like it was very like minimal yet like slightly edgy, because like this was back when she had like, I don't know if she still has the tattoos, but like she had the tattoos, and she would always wear like black and white, like really simple outfits, but they looked really, really good on her. And she had like the long curly hair with like the bangs, and she would always wear like a really bold lip. Like I think this was the time that she was like obsessed with MAC lipsticks, and I feel like this was honestly like her most stylish era, and I feel like that's always kind of like been the dream for me, yet I feel like I've never accomplished it. I'm gonna try to take you guys outside and show you the full fit. Yes, our bedroom is a mess right now because I've been cleaning and organizing, but this crop I just got off of Target, which I know is not a good website to be buying from, but these crop tanks just fit me perfectly, and I did not have a black one yet. I sometimes see like Target in the thrift stores, and honestly I feel like it costs more in the thrift store than it does to just buy it new off of the website, which is really dumb. But also I just bought this bag. It is like a wood bead crossbody. I'm accepting that crossbody is like the only style of bag that I like, and I just need to like admit that to myself, because I do not like having to hold things with my hands, but I like having everything easily accessible, like right here. So not only does it sound amazing, but I bought it from this like reseller girl that I've been watching recently. I think her name is Christina Sherilyn on YouTube. But anyway, so I got like really into her content and just been binging her videos, and like she's really cool. And honestly, I love when I like find someone on YouTube and like then it turns out that they mentioned something about ADHD, and I'm like, yes, of course. Like that has to be the like, I don't know, I feel like that I can just figure out the vibe without like even knowing the vibe, and then I'm just like, I like this person. So like I binged a crap load of her videos, then I went and bought something from her store because I happened to see this, and I was like, this is so cool and it sounds so good. I honestly thought it would be like blacker because it's kind of a charcoal, But honestly, I'm not mad at it because I feel like if it was solid black, it might be like too matchy-matchy, and I feel like this stands out more and hits the light better. And I think I ended up paying $25 for this, which it's kind of a lot after tax and shipping and all that, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I've been wanting a would-be bag, and I haven't really found one at the thrift store, because I'm apparently really into bags. I don't know, I didn't know that I was, but I haven't found one yet, and I'm thinking, if I find, I feel like it'll be more common to find like a light wood one, like a brown wood one, but I thought the black was really interesting. Like, you don't normally see that, and you can't really tell it's wood, like, I feel like, until you like hear it, so that's cool. But I'm gonna try to get a shot of like the whole outfit. Your phone ringing.
Is it your phone?
You're not funny. And I just told the camera that I lost my phone, so I hope that's on there. Oh yeah, something really, really awesome that I picked up yesterday that I do want to show you guys. This was in the Salvation Army that I dropped my phone in, but so it's this. Okay, it has a hole in it. You know what? I don't know if that was there and I didn't notice it, or if it just got there after I like washed it, even though I like dried it very gently. And it's shedding quite a bit, so I'm trying not to put it on me, but I need to cut off some of the like fuzz that's falling off of it, which I did yesterday, but now there's more of it. But it is like literally beautiful. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not going to put it on because the fuzz is going to get on me, but I'm trying to figure out like what this is called. Like, I don't think it's crochet or knit. And also when I washed this, it had the weirdest, horrible smell. And I don't know like why that was, but once it dried, like it's fine now, but it smells horrible wet. And I don't know why. But anyways, I feel like I'm just learning that I really need to dress in colors, like vibrant colors, contrasts, all that type of stuff. Because I mean, I love color, but I feel like for the longest time, I don't know, I just didn't want to stand out, and color really makes you stand out, but at the same time I feel like I look better in like high contrast colors, because I've kind of been doing researching into like, this is just a ramble at this point, but I've kind of been doing research into like body types, like Kibbe specifically, and I think on that system, if I've done the typing correctly, I'm a soft gamine, which is basically like you have a mixture of yin and yang qualities, but you lean towards the yin, which I believe is the feminine. Like, it's kind of a clashing mix of features, but then in the body you lean towards more like a feminine body, whereas a regular gamine would be more like of a boyish figure, like the straight up and down figure, which is the type of figure I've always wanted but I don't have, which is unfortunate. So I feel like I'm kind of learning, like I've already kind of learned for myself, the waist emphasis is important on me. Like, I just look better in things that show my waist, or you know, are fitted to my waist, whatever. And then like color blocking, and you can also, this type can also do a lot of like pattern mixing and just clashing colors and bright colors and like stuff that other people, honestly, like other people mostly like couldn't pull off, like crazy combinations. Like, that's ideally what you want to be doing, is you want to be mixing patterns and styles. And I mean, there's honestly a lot of problems with like categorizing women and body types, and the fact that it's a system made by a man and all this stuff. So like, I don't adhere to it religiously, but I did think it was giving me like, you know, some inspiration. So I don't know, I think a lot of people are afraid of color, and there's a big difference between, I feel like, having a nice classy monochromatic look and then wearing black just because like you were told it's slimming and flattering and like you're trying not to stand out in any way. So there's that. I'm also trying to figure out my color, like my best colors, and I can't figure out if I'm like a bright winter, an autumn of some sort. I think I might be a winter, and the reason I'm saying this is because winters are supposed to have high contrast in their features, and I've never thought I did, but then why in this case does this bold lipstick like look good on me? I feel like if I had features that more blended together, like pinks, I feel like don't look the best on me. Like, I feel like high contrast stuff looks really, really good, and it's because like your hair and your eyes are contrasting against your skin. But like, it's hard to tell because these color wheels and stuff is mostly made for like white people, or like by white people, and they're talking about white people, so it's really hard to like tell because there's not a lot of examples with people with like brown skin. That's confusing. I still don't know what my like season is or whatever. I feel like I'm just figuring out more colors, and I'm like, I feel like I need to wear more black. Like, even though we're literally in a place where it's like 90 above degrees for majority of the year, I feel like I need to wear more black, because I think I look better in black than I realized, but I feel like it needs to be contrasted like with these bright, like more vibrant colors. So yeah, I don't know, clothes, just figuring out clothes, figuring out cuts, figuring out all kinds of things. And it looks like I need to delete something off of my memory card to make space. And yes, I have slight pit hair right now. It's not all the way grown out, which I honestly prefer it better, but I just feel like I'm just one of those girlies who literally, like, I feel like I'm only gonna shave my lower legs, and then like I'll do my eyebrows, like, you know, narrow off my mustache, like pluck my chin hairs, but then like that's all I really feel like I want to do. Like, I just feel better with hair in certain areas. Like, shaving honestly doesn't feel good because my hair grows back so fast and it's like so itchy, and it's just like not flattering anyways when it's shaved because it's just like still spiky and dark. Like, so I may as well just like have the hair there. And I don't really notice problems with it. Like people say, oh my god, I can like smell myself. Like I don't smell myself any more than I normally would. And I feel like just like sensory wise, it just feels better. Like I'm just not gonna be one of those people that's like into the constant upkeep, and it just feels weird to like be hairless. And it's never truly hairless because of the speed of my hair and how dark it is, and just, I don't know, it's just not flattering. So I feel like I'm kind of figuring out, you know, my preferences on that front as well. Because I feel like for a lot of people, it might be weird for somebody to like have pit hair but then like do their eyebrows. Like why not just go all the way, like one direction? Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. You know what I mean? Like it's like you either need to remove all your hair and be a hairless mole rat, or like you're the hairiest person that ever existed. And I was also watching an interview from Alok Vade Menon, I think is their name. But anyways, and they were talking about how they just see body hair as like decoration.
I think we have a really deep shame and taboo in our culture around body hair removal because for so long we've been shamed for being hairy and are forced to emulate Western beauty standards around hairlessness equals femininity, which is nonsense. When I was younger, I used to take my sister and my mom's razors and remove all of my body hair. I just felt like if I could make myself hairless, then I would be accepted. Then I wouldn't experience racism. Once again, none of that transpired. It didn't work. And then as I began to more evolve and morph my gender presentation, I was constantly told that I would look more feminine if I didn't grow my beard, if I removed my body hair, if I waxed, if I had electrolysis. And obviously people can do what they want to do, but I grew up with models of brown women who were beautiful, even if they were hairy. I think that oftentimes whenever we say, look more feminine, what we actually are saying is look more like a white woman. It's like whiteness dominates our imagination of what it means to be a man or a woman, and I think that's troublesome. And it's often internalized even more so by people of color, where they don't feel feminine enough unless they're emulating white ideas of gender. And I hope that my visibility can interrupt that and to teach brown people, like, you're beautiful for who you are. You don't have to become something that you're not. And so what I wanted to do with this outfit was to offer my body hair as part of the outfit, because that's what I believe body hair is. It's an accessory that's decorating our bodies, ornamenting us. I think it's sacred and beautiful. So my shirt in this outfit is my body hair. Which
granted, they are much hairier than I am, but I thought that was kind of, I don't know, beautiful. It's hard to see hair as beautiful when it's been so like stigmatized and, I don't know, just made out to be like nasty and stuff, when in reality it's actually more hygienic, but you know, people don't want to hear that. But let me show you guys what I've been doing this morning. I will put a clip of what this shirt looked like before, but I really liked how it looked on. Like it's kind of oversized. Like I feel like it's hanging down pretty far on me, which I like that fit. This morning I decided to kind of cut it into a crop. And I cut the sleeves as well, but I've just rolled them up and I really like, so like this detail right here is nice. But anyways, this shirt is just St. John's Bay Vintage Indigo in a medium. But anyways, like I said, I feel like just showing my waist generally like looks better on me than oversized fits. And every time I put this on, I just wasn't wearing it for some reason because I just didn't like the way it looked. And so I would just like never wear it. But now I feel like it looks, like obviously I probably wouldn't wear it with this, but now I feel like it looks like a little bit cuter. Because I was going through my closet and anything that I hadn't worn in like what I felt like was about a year, I was like, either I need to figure out how to style this in some way or modify it or get rid of it, because if I'm not wearing it in an entire year, like that tells me there's something isn't right, like something isn't a fit here. So let me just show you what I did. Here I just have these cherry bobby pins. I bought them for my hair, but they're so stiff and they were also like facing the wrong direction for the way that I wanted to use them. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like you can really only use them this way, like you can't use them the opposite way. So I just stuck those through the buttonholes and it actually ended up looking kind of cool. And also, if you don't know this about me, I love cherries, so I think that's like a cute detail. And then over here, my mom sent me a bunch of my old like just stuff. Like I don't know why she had kept this like pouch that I used at some science camp that I went to called Cub Creek. I think they forced me to go to this, honestly, but it was pretty cool. Like there was a bunch of animals there, like ostriches and different stuff. But anyway, so the only thing I wanted to save from that was this little lapel pin. So that's there. This is from an Etsy shop that I bought from I bought like a Hannibal, what's that called, with the gold threads when they repair stuff, like kintsugi? Anyways, it's like the teacup.
Occasionally, I drop a teacup to shadow on the floor. On purpose.
On purpose.
This was like a pin from that Etsy shop. So I just added like the pins I had laying around. And I honestly feel like this is much more wearable. And it will probably frame more at the bottom once I wash it, and it'll look even cooler because it'll be kind of that like raw hem or whatever. And I mean, if you wanted to button it, you still could. And depending on the outfit, it might be cute. But yeah, I just feel like this is a lot cuter and a lot more wearable. So now I might like actually gravitate towards it more. And I'm also realizing I really like light wash denim. Like, I feel like if you're like pear-shaped, you're told to stay away from it because darker washes are more flattering. But I feel like honestly it kind of pops. And I have another jacket that I just got. And I got this at like the legit thrift store because it was only like a few bucks, and it's vintage Liz Claiborne. You can see there's somebody's name in there. What does it say? Carol. And it's got this like velvet collar, which I love velvet. And here's the little teacup I was talking about. That's my Shakespeare Lady Macbeth pin. We've got some other stuff. Create and Resist. Fic Rider, even though I never finished my fics. And Buy Flag plus Pride Flag. But yeah, this is like really light wash denim, and it's also kind of a crop, and I just feel like it looks amazing on me and I love it. And light wash is not really something I ever really considered before. But this piece is what made me really fall in love with vintage Liz Claiborne, which ironically is how I found the reseller that I was talking about, because she had done a video on vintage Liz Claiborne, and even the buttons are Liz Claiborne. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I guess I can put it on just so you guys can see. But this is going to be a lot more practical for wearing here because, like I said, it's hot all the time, so 3/4 or long sleeves does not really cut it. But yeah, so here's what this jacket looks like, and I love it because like the sleeves are kind of a little bit longish like I like. And yeah, I don't know. I just think it's so cute, especially when I'm also wearing like jeans on the bottom. Like denim on denim, I'm sorry, it's a look. Like, I don't know what to say. Denim on denim forever. Forever. But yeah, so that's what I did this morning, and I have some other pieces that I'm gonna try to style that I haven't worn in a year. So I was thinking that's what this video can be. Spaghetti. Spaghetti! Okay, I finally got the lipstick off of my lips, but I have mad respect for anybody who can keep this shit on their face for like 8+ hours a day and spend the half an hour scrubbing it off. But with it, I feel like I took off my entire top layer of lip, and so now they're super raw, but I guess a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
And I feel like, honestly, if I'm gonna try to style some stuff, then I probably shouldn't have it on anyways, because it's gonna influence how the shit looks. So the stuff I have in this pile, I guess I will show. These that I bought for my friend's wedding, was it 1 or 2 years ago now? Don't know, but I have not worn them since. And they're really pretty, but I just don't know what I would put them with. Like maybe a sundress of some sort, so I can make it like dressy. And then I could put like my big silver hoops with it to match, because these are kind of a statement piece. Like, I do like the fact that they're silvery, but I don't like the fact, I don't really like shoes where it shows your toes or feet out in general. I just don't really like having feet out in general, and I just don't like sandals in general, to be honest. But that's like the only idea that I have for what I could do with these. Okay, there's the look. Really cute. You can't see the bottom, but really cute, but I can barely walk and my feet hurt just standing here. I literally hate shoes that are shaped like this so much. Like, I have no problem walking in these because I feel like it's a big, like, solid, chunky heel, and like when you're standing, you're standing pretty flat, like you're standing pretty naturally, and also there's like a wide surface area so you're not like falling. But with shoes like these, I feel like it's such a small little area that you're balancing on, and also all of the weight kind of goes to the front. Like, your toes are not only crammed in the front, but then all of your weight also goes to the front of your foot, and it's just like really painful. Like, okay, here's a good example. This is a pair of shoes I'm getting rid of because I put them on and I was just like, nope, no way I'm ever walking in these, even though they're a nice neutral. And honestly, like, I wish they weren't so uncomfortable because I would wear them. But look how small that heel is, like what you're balancing on and walking on. And like, this isn't even like a heel, like with a tiny stiletto. Like, these are like supposedly easy to walk in. But what I need is something like this. Like, look how much more area, surface area that is, that you're balancing on. Okay, then my other conundrum is, I think this was part of a 2-piece set, but this was the only piece that was there, or either I didn't buy the bottoms as well because they were priced separately. But it's vintage. It says CDC Evening, and it's like this crop sort of gold grandma-y jacket, and it's really cool. It's just also really hot. I don't really know what I would put it with. I have a pair of like velvety, sort of like 80s-ish pants, but as you can see, it's got like this gold thread running through it. It's got like maroon, really dark purple. It's really pretty, and it's got like the shoulder pads too, so the shoulders are really like structured. And I've seen people cut the shoulder pads out of stuff, but I don't know if I want to do that, because I feel like honestly, like stuff with really structured shoulders looks better on me than like loose, if that makes sense. My only idea would be to put it with these velvety purple pants, which are also vintage. It's Blast, but I feel like I've tried that before and it just didn't look right, because these are kind of like a frumpy, like grandma-y oversized fit, and then just like a very straight leg. So I don't know, I just felt like it was like too much grandma at once, if that makes sense. Okay, I got this off-white tank top tucked in. I feel like we're getting somewhere because that kind of pops against the darker colors. Got a necklace, gold necklace. It's really shiny, so let's try that. Adam actually found this in the parking lot apparently, but I really like it because it's not real or anything, but it's super shiny. It's like always tangled. Oh my god, I can't raise my arms. I don't know what that's giving. Maybe it needs something thicker? I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it needs something bigger than this. Maybe these? No. Big and gold. Something big and gold. Okay, let's try this, because I don't really feel like subtlety is this outfit's forte. Thick rope. Nope. Yeah, no, I think I like that less. Oh my god, what does it need? Like, is it the shoulder pads that are holding this back? Like, should I try to cut the shoulder pads out? I feel like this, I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying anything. Yeah, no, I hate that. Okay, what about this? Oh, this is another thing that I feel like I've bought and still haven't worn. So, what about this? On the off chance. Okay. Oh my god, I don't even know what's happening. Ooh. Maybe without that, like... I don't even know what I thought I was gonna do with this. Like, it's really cool, but it doesn't really, like, go with anything that I have. Okay, what if I... No. Like, what if I try to close it? Because, like, once I cut the shoulder pads out, it's not like I can put them back in. Ugh. I feel like what it's throwing me off is, like, this roundedness to it. Like, it's kind of a weird cut. I like the outfit without it. Maybe without the necklace, but I like the contrast between the off-white and the purple. But why isn't it working? Maybe I need to go the other direction and just be super extra with it. And this is vintage as well. I think it's silk. And I got this off of ThredUp because I was looking for kind of like a piratey type top that I could put like vests over, and it worked out perfectly. I love the color. I love the way this silk feels. Pretty much everything about it. Like, it's literally perfect. And also, even if you don't want to use it in like a piratey way, I feel like it still works for like overblown 80s, which is I feel like when it's from. Okay, so there's that tucked. Now, don't ask me how this is gonna look with this over it. It's like I'm already hot, and I'm not even, the sun's like barely shining through the window, and I'm not even outside. Like, that just goes to show you cannot wear this outfit. Whoa. Oh my god. I don't think this is gonna work. Gosh darn it.
What do you want from me?
I like the way it looks with like the sleeves peeking out. I feel like I'm like Beethoven. Like, oh my god, no. It's worse somehow. How did I manage to make it worse? Okay, I think that we can all agree that was a fail. Okay, this is not what I was trying to do at all, but it's kind of cute. But I feel like the conductor from Thomas the Tank Engine. So let's try it with this hat, and then if it doesn't work with this hat, I don't know anymore. The shoulder pads all fucked up. Maybe I should cut them out, but I don't feel like that's the issue here. Ugh. No, I still don't like it! Am I ever gonna like it? Damn you. Have I been defeated by this top? Since I'm already here, maybe I can show you guys this ridiculous cardigan that I'm never going to be able to wear. Ooh. But look at it though. Like, just the colors alone. Can you see the hole? Wow. It's scrumptious. It's so good. The sleeves are long like I like, but I need to cut some of this off because it's giving Dr. Seuss. It's literally amazing. I'm obsessed. But yeah, it weighs like 10 pounds, so there's that. Another top that I have, I got this from Target clearance like literally a year ago, and I think I tried to wear it one time and it didn't work. And yeah, I just feel like it's like a wrap, which I don't really need here. I love the sleeves. I don't even know if this color is a good yellow, but I'm going to take a mozzarella stick break. Now, part of my problem with this is I feel like it's more suited to be a bra top, but because it's see-through, you can't just wear it by itself because then it's not covering your bits. So it's like, what do you do with it? You know? It's like, do you go earth tones? Yeah, maybe. Or like, should I do the white on white? Nah, I think it looks better with earth tones. Probably not the gold rope. Maybe the dainty? What about the rainbow hat? Because I feel like I'm giving very much like sunflower right now, and you may as well like go all the way with it. Like, how is this hat supposed to sit? No, that does not fit the vibe. I love these wood bead necklaces, which I just got this one the other day from a little lady thrift store, but I have not worn it yet. I feel like that's kind of too chunky and distracting from like, I feel like this is like, I don't know, I like how it's hanging. So, no, I don't really like that with this. So what about like, yeah, well, maybe I could tie them up, but I already have something tied, so I feel like that's just gonna look weird. Yeah, no, I hate it. I wish these necklaces were, I could double them up, but they're too short to do that with. So then maybe it'd be more like that, and that could be nice. But, oh, well, what if I just put the tie behind me? Looks kind of weird with them hanging like that, but, yeah. No. This is completely, well, maybe not. I don't hate it, I just don't, I feel like it's too bulky. What about these earrings instead of with the rainbow? I feel like it's too much. Like the pattern here is already florals, and I feel like it doesn't need another floral. Okay, so what about colorful? I feel like it barely shows up. Okay, you've got your little sun, which I feel like, cute, but feels really subtle. I don't know. And I also feel like the floral motif should be the only motif about this.
Five hours later.
So my family is basically like borderline hoarders, and part of the stuff my mom sent me, it's just an entire box of stuff, some of which I didn't even care about, but some of which had stuff that was really important to me, like my old teddy bear. But anyways, it's this Christmas tree topper. It used to be at the top of our tree sometimes, and it's like a little angel. But anyways, I recognize this face as a Cupid doll, and it's funny because if you go far enough back on my channel, I actually did a video where when we still lived in Springfield, like me and Adam went to the Springfield Art Museum, and they had an exhibit of Cupids, including one that was like a solid black, and it was like racist as fuck. But I like this one better because I feel like it like actually has tones to its face. So I was thinking like I can remove all this and like obviously like throw this little outfit away because it's seen better days, and like try to like restore it or something. So I was gonna like look up some videos about like how to do that, because you can see under there like it's got the Cupid head, and I love its little brown eyes. Like honestly, Cupids are kind of cute, but at the same time, like the ones at the the art museum kind of creeped me off of it, but at the same time, like, you know, if she sent me this, like, I may as well, like, make a project out of it, you know what I mean? And I have no idea, like, where you would get clothes for these or anything, but I'm sure it exists because apparently the doll community is a thing. And the only reason I know this is because I follow Savvy. She makes a bunch of videos, like, in the book community and stuff, as well as MLMs and, like, just writing stuff, business stuff. And one of her hobbies is, like, doll creation, restoring, whatever. All I know is I see her posting about dolls all the time, so I know that it's a thing, so I feel like if I do some research I could like make that into a project. Oh, another really weird thing that was in that box. I'm pretty sure this is from when Toy Story first came out, so it's 1995 Hasbro. I don't know if that's focusing at all because it's dim in here. It even says patent pending, so at the time they made this, like, they didn't even have the patent for it. But it's like this woody, very small juice box, and it just says Toy Story on the back. So I'm thinking, like, if this is really like a first edition thing, like, I can probably like sell this and get some money. At first I was like, maybe I should just keep it, but honestly, Woody, it's kind of creepy. And I don't really have like super, like, obviously I remember watching Toy Story and like having the movie memorized and everything, but I don't know that I have like super memories attached to this. Like, it's just weird because a lot of the stuff she sent me, like, I feel like it just kind of proves that she doesn't know me very well, which is accurate. But just like, some of it was really, really special to me, like notes from my dad and stuff, and photos, and, you know, my teddy bear and that kind of things. But some of it was just like random like that, where I was like, okay, I didn't really want this, but I guess I would rather have had her send too much stuff than, you know, not the stuff that I actually wanted. So, and this is my teddy bear. I still remember the day my mom brought her home from the thrift store because I wanted to have her immediately, and she needed to wash her first. But anyways, her name is Caddy, or Catalaw. Caddy's the short version. I don't know where the name came from. I made it up. But anyways, as you can see, her eyes have cracked over time. And I'm a stomach sleeper, and I used to sleep with her under my arm, like flat, every single night. And then when I decided I was too old for her, I had to bunch up a blanket under my arm to like take her place so that I could get used to sleeping without her. But even at the time, I remember being like, what is the point if I'm still gonna have to sleep with something under my arm? Like, it may as well be her, you know what I mean? Because, like, who says when you're too old, like, for things? Like, I don't know, I just, like, decided that I felt like it was childish or something, which, whatever. But anyways, it's the tag. It's still got the tag. I think it says Diction, D-A-K-I-N, I don't know. And it's from 1992. I don't know if it's showing. But, yeah, I used to be obsessed with teddy bears, and I actually, like, collected them. I also had like a rabbits phase, like a Bugs Bunny, and then I think it extended on into like all kinds of rabbits. She also sent me my baby book, my like gymnastics, ribbons and medals, like just all kind of random stuff that I'm trying to figure out like how to repurpose. And then like, since my family is such hoarders, I'm like, do I want to like what of this do I want to throw away and what of this do I want to keep, you know? Like, keep the sentimental stuff and kind of repurpose or get rid of the rest. But yeah, so now you guys have met Caddy. I kind of can't believe that she's survived all these years, even though her eyes are cracked now. Say hi, Caddy. Yeah, I'm sorry this vlog was like all over the place. I think since you guys last saw me, I had fallen asleep because I got bored and tired of what I was doing, so I was asleep for like an hour and a half. Then I was outside reading, like before the sun went down so I could get some sun, and then I was cleaning the kitchen so Adam doesn't have to. He's doing the final for his, like, he's doing HVAC school, so he's doing the final for that today, and then he'll be graduated, which means he should be making more money, like he can be a level up from where he was, so that's awesome. So proud of him. And then yeah, I was cleaning up the living room, I was wiping down the entertainment center on our TV because it gets like those layers of dust on it, and it's black, so it's like super obvious. So I was cleaning that, vacuuming. I need to go clean up the mess I made in our bedroom. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to. Like that and looking up random vintage stuff. So this is probably gonna be the most random vlog of all time. Not to mention the most boring, because I feel like I didn't really like do anything. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is, I guess.